iPhone update, 7 things Apple needs to include in tomorrow's major iOS 12 upgrade. Apple's yearly WWDC Developers Conference kicks off tomorrow, and here are 7 big news features we'd love to see arrive on the iPhone. There's a blockbuster day ahead for Apple fans as the US technology firm looks set to announce its next big software upgrades. iOS 12 is likely to be the star of the show at the WWDC 2018 Developers Conference, with Apple expected to reveal a swathe of upgrades to its popular operating system. Expect plenty of news on security and stability at tomorrow's event, but there could also be some exciting bonus features which will be available on most iPhones later in 2018. So, with the announcement just hours away, here are 7 things we'd love to see coming to the iPhone in September. Always on display. Having a screen which never sleeps is a feature some Android users have had for a while. Samsung first introduced the always-on concept when it launched the Galaxy S7 in 2016, and some other manufacturers, such as LG, have also included the technology on their devices. It may not sound like a huge upgrade, but constantly displaying time, date, and notifications is incredibly useful, and it's something we'd love to see on the iPhone. Some smartphone manufacturers aren't keen on the always-on concept as it can affect battery life, but it would be nice to put the option in the hands of users. Customizable home screen. Apple's iconic home screen hasn't really changed since it was first revealed to the world by Steve Jobs over 10 years ago. This classic design still offers one of the most user-friendly experiences on the market. However, many iPhone users would still like more ways to customize the way their phone looks when it's switched on. Concepts have shown how amazing this new feature could look, with the ability to make certain apps and information bigger on the display. Android users have long been able to add widgets, such as weather and web searches, to their home screen, and we're sure Apple fans would welcome this radical change. Even better battery life. Apple's latest iPhone 8 and iPhone X already have some pretty impressive battery performance thanks to the hugely efficient A11 Bionic processor. But, like most people, we'd still like to see more life from our iPhone battery. Although Apple's smartphone already has a low power mode, which helps improve performance should you need some extra battery life, some of the competition have gone a step further and now include extreme power saving. This turns the screen black and white and switches off all but essential features. Until a new power source is developed, battery life is always going to be an issue for smartphones, but extending it for a few hours would be a major advantage to millions of iPhone users. Dark mode and less screen time. The inclusion of a dark mode on the iPhone has been rumored for a while. Some thought that it would make an appearance in later versions of iOS 10 and iOS 11, but it's never materialized. Dark mode would turn the screen black with text appearing in white on the display. The idea behind this is to help people use their devices in low-light situations, such as cinemas and theaters, without being blinded by the bright white of the screen or disturbing others around them. Along with dark mode, another feature we'd like to see is a reading mode which would turn the display into a Kindle-style e-reader. The recently announced OnePlus 6 has just added this feature, and it's a nice addition when trying to read large amounts of text on the screen. Google has also revealed its next version of Android P will include digital well-being, which is aimed at helping people to manage how and when they use their devices. For example, you could set the phone to stop you watching Netflix after 2 hours, or you could even have it go into black and white mode to encourage you to stop using certain apps. It will be interesting to see if Apple has similar concerns about how much screen time people are getting and innovative ways to reduce this. Swipe to unlock. Apple ditched the ability to swipe to unlock when it announced iOS 10, but many users miss it. Although the Touch ID fingerprint scanner and new facial recognition are still the fastest way to access an iPhone, swiping to get to the home screen always felt like a natural option. Let's hope it makes a return in iOS 12. More iMessage animations. Apple first introduced its iMessage effects and animations in iOS 10. This feature allows users to add a number of effects and breathe new life into the standard blue iMessage bubbles. It's a popular addition, but we'd like to see more of these cool effects launching in iOS 12.